Hello, I'm Gladys. I just have a bit of the consumption.
I don't know. I told you about my plans about Gladys. I think I'm obsessed with Gladys. I don't know. What was I going to talk about today? I already forgot what it was. And I just looked at it. Wait a minute. It's coming back to me now. Okay. Manifest healing light. Manifest my mind remembering what I was going to talk about on the Christopher John show. Okay, we'll just get through like and subscribe. And I'm going to say that every single time. I see people, they'll have signs up and stuff, like, subscribe, share, blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, I'll pay you to share my show with spells. Spells from Gladys. I could do that. I could do a spell on YouTube. I'm thinking about it. Was that what I was going to talk about? Doing a spell on YouTube? That would be controversial. I don't know if I should do that or not. I don't want to piss off YouTube and the algorithm. Now that I'm just getting started. Oh, wait a minute. It's coming back to me now what I was going to talk about. It wasn't my shopping trip. Oh, now I remember. Okay. We are now in day 2 of no water at the building. So once again, I had to take a hobo bath. And thank God I had all that water in those jugs. Why I was saving that water is beyond me. I don't know what I was doing. Like I said, I was doing some really wacko stuff. No wonder nobody wanted to be around me. I get it now. But, yeah, there's something wrong. Either they didn't pay the water bill, something's wrong. That they should have water by now, after 2 days. We'll see when I go back in the evening if they have water. Because, can you imagine the people? How many people live there? Let's say, I don't know, there's probably at least 1,000 or more. So, okay. These people are using the toilet. Think about this. Take all the time you need on this one. I'm just saying, now I'm able to fill my toilet up and flush it. But these handicapped people or old people, they're not going to do any of that. I don't know. Can you imagine what this place is going to smell like in another day? Come on, Beatrice. Come on. I just said her name. Gladys Kravitz. I don't know what's going on, but, it is what it is. I'm lucky to have electricity, with the economy, with everything going on, in the world. You just have to look at the bright side of things, I guess. I don't know. You can't, oh, that's my coffee. I don't know. Yeah, I'm at McDonald's. I'm at my office. What? Okay. I got to ask y'all something. Why is it constantly these keep asking me for a cigarette? And you know what I'm going to say, right? Where's my blowjob? That's what I'm going to say. I didn't say it just now. This man asked me for a cigarette. I said I don't give those out. I don't give out blowjobs for free. Oh my God! I hope I don't get in trouble for saying that. I'm trying to tone it down, but trying to tone down Bear Queen is like trying to tone down, I don't know, Rosie O'Donnell's mouth. I can't get political. I just comment on that. I need to take the Dolly Parton route. I love everybody, Republican and Democrats and everyone in between. I'm not going to play this game. I just want your goddamn money and support. I want you to support me in my endeavors, like Rainbow Bright Farm. Oh, yeah, there's some news on that front too. So I think I did mention it. Trump is calling for a housing emergency, and so he's going to open up funds for handicapped people, elderly people. I'm not elderly yet. You know, I'm that witch, so I'm going to suck some Gen Z's dry of their life force to be young forever. Just watch. I'm not going to do that. Anyway, back to Trump. What else? Veterans. He's going to open up housing. He's going to open up, and this was interesting, BML land. So this is government land that, like Minivan Lee and all of them, they like to stay on BML land. They had some in Lake Havasu. So they're going to open up that land for, I guess, development. I don't know. So, I don't know, maybe I can get some free government land, BML land, to construct Rainbow Bright Farm. But the question is, where is this BML land? Most of it's in the West. You know, and I talked about Santa Fe, and I'm sure there is some around Santa Fe. You know, there's a lot in Arizona, but the trouble with this BML land, it's all desert. You know, I don't want to be like, you know, Laura Ingalls, Little House on the Prairie. No, girl, I'm too granular for that. So, I don't know. I'm still researching into this, so we're just going to have to see what happens with with that and see what I can do. The ideal thing is that land at Lake Eufaula, but my niece's husband wants $75,000 for an acre and a half. But you don't have to do anything. It's already all your services, electricity, water, probably sewage, I'm guessing. It's all underneath. I think it actually is Chakota, I think, services. I'm not sure about that. But there are no restrictions. So I could conceivably, you know, build my 10 unit, is it 10 that I was going to do? I think it was 10 tiny homes, and have my sustainable farm with a clubhouse. I'm serious about this. Where we can age, the Gen X can age in grace. Should that be today's show title? I don't know. I have to think of a good title. Something catchy. You know, it has to have Gen X in it, or the algorithm won't pick it up for some reason. So that's why I'm doing that. I don't know. Any way I can boost my show. See, I'm playing with stuff again. I'm playing. It looks like I have a, you know, one of those oxygen things, you know. I don't know. I'm being silly. Anyway, so we're going to find out later on if there's any water at the building. I don't know. If they still don't have water tonight, there's something doesn't add up. Something doesn't make sense. Either they didn't pay the water bill to Muskogee, or something. Something's wrong, because it shouldn't be 2 days at this kind of building for people not to have water. You know, to flush the toilets. I just cringe. I'm just thinking about it. You know how I feel about the what do I call it? The brown word. I don't like talking about it. I don't like thinking of it. You know, if you want to have your BM, I don't want to know about it. I don't want to know about what color or texture or frequency. It's just not appropriate. It's not appropriate. So, okay, so to wrap it up, so I'm gonna look into that, the land situation. I don't know. The only way and there's a wait a minute, I forgot about that land, and I gave that woman all my information, that 40 acres near Tahlequah. And I want to say that she wanted like, I don't know, was it 60,000? It was something like that. It was real cheap for 40 acres and a house that's already built. I don't know. You wouldn't have to do anything. I don't know. You probably have to look see if it's legal to even do what I want to do. So I don't know. I'm just going to keep my options open. You know, I got Pam, my assistant, Pamela Huey. No. Oh, God, she's old. God, that was an old baby boomer. Girl, her wrinkles had wrinkles. Isn't that mean? Pam's a baby boomer. Pam she's 72,000 years old. She'll probably see this and go, that bitch, that Bear Queen bitch, making fun of me because I'm 72,000 years old. Well, you know what, Pam? It's better that I'm a 50. Hold on. Oh, I'm not supposed to say that. I'm 40. I'm 48. That's it. She's only 48 years. I'm only 48 years old. But no, I'm having Pam. Pam's my assistant. So she better do her job or she won't get to live there for free. You know, free's free. You know how that goes. So I guess I'll wrap it up. That's about all I have to say today. I'm taking another sip of coffee. It's my mouth gets messed up. I won't talk about that either. So keep your wigs on straight. And let me think about this. And don't throw anyone under the bus unless you get some free land from President Trump on BML land. Bye-bye.